people, LosingDrea here. Today it is Thursday, February 23rd, 2017, and it is day 47 of my new keto journey, my new way of eating, my lifestyle. I'm not really feeling too good right now, let me tell you guys. Had a wonderful day. It started out great. I met my first YouTube friend that I met about 5 or so, maybe more years ago when I first started my channel. I met Elizabeth Childs, aka Lisa Childs, aka God Loves Schlubs. I really don't know what she likes to be called. Elizabeth is her name. But I think I first met her, she was Lisa Childs. But I've been friends with her on YouTube, and then it carried over into Facebook, and we keep in touch, and we, like each other's posts and share things together, and sometimes we even chat privately. And I always wanted to meet, I would love to meet any of you guys, but I always wanted to meet her. There was a time where she was going to come down before on a vacation somewhere or another around where I live. And something happened, I don't recall what it was, and we were unable to actually hook up and meet. This time or another, she came down. Her parents stay in Sebring, Florida for their, winter vacation. Cat just knocked over its food. And so they came down to spend some of that time with them, and they were here for a few days, and so we decided to take a drive over, hubby and I. It wasn't really that far of a drive. Clocked it on Google Maps, said it was an hour and 16 minutes, and of course, if anyone knows me, we made it in about that time, and that's with a stop that we actually made for gas and stuff. So awesome. Went to this place called Cowpoke Watering Hole. It, nowadays with the awesome ability to use the internet and check things out and know before you go. Lisa looked them up online, said, what do I think about that? Is there something there that I'd be able to get? And lo and behold, I got a Caesar salad with 6 ounces of sirloin in it, dressing on the side, no croutons. And good to go. I could not even eat it. I had my bulletproof coffee in the morning. So by the time going there, well, not only that, but on the way we found a Cuban restaurant that's not even far from where I live here. And we've always seen it, but we never stopped in there. And hubby was like, well, can I, he can't wait for nothing. So I let him go in there, and he brought me out some fresh homemade chicharrones, which we're allowed to eat pork rinds on keto. This had meat attached to it. So it was like the meat and the actual rind of the pork, and then they chop it up. So it's like it's juicy and crunchy, and at the same time very fatty and greasy, but I don't know if that's good fat, bad fat. If you could eat bacon fat, I don't see why it was bad for me, but I ate quite a bit of that. We had our lunch, very, very generous of Lisa's husband, Phil. He treated us, actually. We didn't know that when we went. We weren't intending for that to happen, but he did. He felt that we came out there and seen him, and I also brought some of my famous cookies. And I didn't do it for that reason, obviously. I figured, hey, this is be the one time I'd be able to share some of my baked goods with her. I'm sure she sees me over the years making and baking stuff and had never been able to try it before. So, I brought them quite a few dozen cookies for both her mom and dad, and then both her and Phil. And I don't know, it was just it was heartwarming and fulfilling and amazing, and I really just can't explain how good it felt to finally meet somebody who I've known or met online, because, a lot of you guys who watch me may or may not have channels. If you do and you do videos, I try to watch you, and I try to subscribe back. And I try to do sub for sub, but I don't do that with the intentions of subscribe to me and I'll sub back to you, because that's not what it's about. If you have videos on your channel, I'm going to support you. If you're in the weight loss community and you're trying to do something, I'm going to sit there. I'm going to try to support you. So hopefully you keep coming back and you stick with it and you do what you got to do. And I'm here to help motivate you and encourage you by saying, yay, way to go, you know, when you lose weight and stuff like that. But like, if you don't really have any videos, I mean, no offense to you. It's just like, why am I going to subscribe to you? There's nothing there on your channel for me to see. And subscribing to you and clicking on the little bell would give me notifications when you upload any new videos. And so, by the way, go ahead and do that now if you haven't already. But in any case, it was just a joy to drive over there. It's beautiful drive over there from here down to 27 and 290 and whatever the heck those roads are. It's all country as far as I'm concerned, or cow country, horse country. Beautiful, beautiful. We have been to Sebring many times before. We used to have friends that lived in Sebring, and we used to drive from Miami over there, and it was a much farther drive to drive from Miami to there than it was for us to drive from here to there. From here to there. Anyways, so what a joy. Obviously, like anything else, seemed like it was quicker coming back than it was going there. We got home. I was able to go to the chiropractor appointment that I didn't even make but had. And then also went and opened my usual Thursday night meeting. So, but I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's gas or something. I'm just not feeling good. I'm thinking maybe I ate a little too much of that stuff. I did eat some of the steak. My husband had a steak sandwich. He couldn't eat it. I took it. Cat. That's not my black jeans. Just stepped on it and got hair all over me. Anyways, that's a problem in my house. So I took off the little papitas, which are the little they're like little slivered potato chips, and I just basically ate the meat because I can't eat the bread and I can't eat that, and anything else that was inedible, I just didn't eat it. And rather than throw the whole sandwich away, I ate the steak, and then I ate the rest of the steak out of my salad and the rest of my salad that I had taken home, and I ate one piece again, which was a chunk of the chicharrone. And I'm talking like a 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch square, and about the same thickness, 1.5 or 2 inches thick. And I went to the meeting, and I felt okay, but a little while after, like towards the end of the meeting, I started to feel a little like, a little blah. Because I came home. Oh, and I also ate a couple of these keto cookies. I gotta tell you guys, they're not the worst things in the world. I totally messed up a recipe. It called for almond butter, which I did not have, so I used coconut butter. And in the interim, I don't know. And then I added more coconut flour because I just thought it was too wet, because I'm so used to making other kinds of the bad chocolate chip cookies and other cookies. So the way that this dough was, I was like, no, this is not good. So then I ended up I cooked them for 13 minutes and they were still so crumbly that I ended up putting them back in the bowl, waiting for them to cool down. And then I added a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream and 2 more eggs to it to help it congeal. And then I put them in the oven, and they literally bubbled up because of all the I would imagine coconut oil that was in there, along with natural peanut butter. So I don't know. I'm not the greatest. I'm like a self-taught baker, but when it comes to keto cooking and coconut oil, not coconut oil, well, yeah, coconut oil, but coconut flour or almond flour, any of that, I'm new. Those are new things to me, and I really don't know how they react with each other. The same as like cocoa. If you have a recipe that calls for cocoa and you want to omit cocoa, and like, let's say, make a vanilla cake instead of you have to compensate for that cocoa, because cocoa, it's a filler. Like if you have a recipe, let's say it calls for 3 cups of flour, but you want to omit 1 cup of flour and add something else. I mean, the one thing to add would be cocoa, but you wouldn't add a cup for a cup of flour. You'd add maybe a 3/4 of a cup for that cup, because cocoa is like, I forget how to explain it, but it's very, very dense, and you don't need a whole lot of it. But if you take it out of a recipe, you better put something back in its place that's going to suck up any kind of liquid, if that makes any sense. So I was making chocolate chip dunkers, I call them, because they're so damn dry. But if you dunk them in your coffee, or you dunk them in some almond milk, like I did some cashew almond milk, they're not that bad. They're palatable. You can eat them. And I ate, I think, 3 or 4 of them last night, and then I ate a few of them today on top of every other thing that I could stick in my mouth when I got home. And plus I had another coffee, not a bulletproof coffee, but I had a coffee with heavy whipping cream. But yesterday I did bulletproof coffee, and it sustained me. I I woke up early, and then so when I went and did what I had to do, which is why I woke up early, I came back home, and I ended up going to sleep for quite a bit and didn't wake up till about 4 something, almost 5. So it was about almost 5 o'clock, and I was having a bulletproof coffee. I didn't feel like eating at night. Did it help me? No. I didn't eat enough calories, and I woke up and I was actually up about 8 ounces, which I don't get it. I don't get that, guys. If you're on keto and you know your keto stuff, let me know. Is it because I'm not getting in enough calories or something that my body did that? I mean, I know I'm not supposed to be looking at the scale, but I can't help but look at the scale. I've been in the 250s, for God's sakes, forever. But, I mean, I've been at this weight where I am now. I was back on the 28th of January. You know? Yeah. 28th of January, I was where I'm at now. It's ridiculous. 28th of January and again on the 31st. It's just, Cat, you're driving me crazy tonight. I really need some rest. I need to relax. My mom gave me 2 generic Gas X. Stop, Bluey. There's bags on the floor with composition books in them, and she's getting into it. So yeah, I really need to just relax and let whatever this is, hopefully it is gas, and Gas X will take care of it. But yeah, I'm having a little tummy issue right now. I'm not too happy about it. I would love to have me a coffee or something, but I really don't want to put any more calories and whatnot in my body than I already have. It's gotten to the point where I don't even know how I'm going to calculate it. I'm just going to kind of wing it, go on MyFitnessPal and do the best I can. I did write it down, and I did have a little bit of chicken also when I got home like a dummy because I already had the stomach ache, but I was thinking I'll just put something in my stomach, I guess, and maybe that'll take care of it. But it's not a matter of hunger. It's a matter of something I probably ate, and I'm having this little bit of pain and pressure, and it could be gas. More than likely it is. But my mom took my pulse. The ex-nurse and her said I had a rapid pulse. But yeah, you know, I just came back from grocery shopping, and I ran in the house, and I'm trying to put things away. So, but I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. It's not a chest pain. Just know that. But in any case, I wanted to come on here and do a video for you guys because I have not come on here in several days, and I don't want any of you guys to think that I've like fallen off the wagon and I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, because I'm absolutely positively doing everything I know to do, and trying my best. But I just wanted to put that out there that, you know, if you know some people here on YouTube that you've become friends with over the years, or even on Facebook or any other social media, take the time, if at all possible, to meet those friends in person, because you never know what a pleasure that could be for you, and the friendships and bonds that you can build on social media in person with these people. So anyways, Lisa, you're probably watching, or you will eventually. You do watch all my videos, and you've supported me for the last 5, if not more, years. I really want to tell you again, thank you for the lunch for both myself and my husband. And also, thank you for letting me know that you were going to be in Sebring so that I can come and visit with you guys. And it was a pleasure meeting your mother, and a pleasure meeting your father, and a pleasure meeting both you and Phil. And so with that said, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you. Be the boss of your loss if you're on a weight loss journey. And I will definitely be seeing you guys in my next video or in person. Bye, guys. Be blessed.